Am I the only one who believes that everyone must achieve financial freedom at some point in their lives? Some people don't even realize that they have the right to have more than enough, or to be more precise, they don't realize that they have at least the right to try and pursue wealth. Routine monthly paychecks and 9-to-5 jobs killed the dreams of our grandfathers and produced a generation, our parents, that grew without dreams. Really, just the routine of either going to an Ivy League school or getting a high-paying job, which results in a certain level of quality life. Or live always short on cash like your parents did. This video, along with tons of content out there, carries the same message to a lot of people who haven't gotten the update yet, or still don't believe that it's possible, despite all the living proof around them. The message informally says, you can be rich no matter your circumstances. I'm giving in this video 10 proven strategies to go and seek one of your rights, financial freedom. But before we get started, in the comments below, let us know what you would do with your financial freedom. While you're down there, hit the like button, sub button, bell button. Let's go. Number 1, define your own financial freedom. If you could have all the money in the world and your current job didn't matter, what would you do? Change careers for something you've always wanted to do but doesn't pay so much? Traveling to the 4 corners of the world? Give to those in need? Retire at 45? Retirement is not an age, it's a number. Financial freedom is different for everyone. By setting a realistic goal, you are able to gauge how much work you need towards achieving this goal. Number 2, invest in you. You're actually doing it by watching this video. Way to go. Sometimes the best long-term investment is the one you make in yourself. Whether it's a book to learn a new skill or give you perspective or training, your personal growth beats all investments. In fact, even while watching this video, you've gathered some valuable information. Just because you decide to embark on this investment adventure and live below your means doesn't mean you shouldn't be seen as a penny-pinching person. Anything that you can make grow you personally is also an investment. With a better view of the world you live in, you become a more effective investor and also a better person. 3, manage your money. An entrepreneur doesn't start a business without a plan. The same goes for your personal finances. By managing your money, you reduce your expenses by cutting what is not necessarily from, your monthly expenses. Set a monthly budget and figure out how much you can keep to invest. Pay off your debts on time with no late fees. It becomes more money in your pocket to invest. For most of us, that's not the funniest part. But now, there are a lot of apps that can track our expenses, such as Bankin, Fast Touch, or Revolut. Online banking, Acorns is also a good app to use. 4, get rid of your debts. When you first find out that now you can invest without needing a high school financial education, you might be tempted to download an app like Revolt or eToro or Robinhood. But what if I told you that you would make more money by paying off your debt first? This is because there is an important idea behind it. The interest rate you have on your loan or credit card, which means the interest rate you owe the bank, will always be more important than the average rate of return on your investment that you can quickly get back by investing in the stock market. Average 8%, including the recession factor. So the sooner you pay off your debt, the more money you keep in your pocket, which gives you more capital to invest. Number 5, live below your means. Most people invest around 15% of their income. By doing this when they retire, the ROI helps cover their monthly expenses without having to work. Forget the Social Security and pension funds. Bonuses aren't even big enough today and are likely to have changed a lot or even gone when millennials retire. There simply won't be enough people in the younger generations to contribute for us. By living below your means, instead of investing 15%, you can invest 50% and take a shortcut such that your investment generates more than your expenses. If you can do it for 10 years, it's not impossible that you're financially free by that time. Whether it's drinking your coffee at home instead of going to the Starbucks every day, eating out less, maybe not buying that t-shirt you don't really need. Everything you do with being realistic with your needs instead of falling to the consumer, trap. This is why it's important to set a monthly budget, repay these debts, and invest consistently. Warren Buffett bought a 5-bedroom mansion for $31,000 in 1958 and hasn't moved out since. What is his net worth? $90.3 billion is a staggering sum. He now has the financial means to purchase a larger, more costly property, clearly. His frugality, on the other hand, may be the reason he is one of the world's wealthiest individuals. Kanye West, on the other hand, isn't shy about showing off his wealth. He has a house worth $20 million. With $53 million in debt, he decided to beg Mark Zuckerberg for $1 billion on Twitter at one point. What distinguishes these two incredibly successful gentlemen? West spends money he doesn't have, while Buffett spends the money he does have. Well, facts. At the same time, Kanye West is now a billionaire, so, it depends on your approach. The fact is that many wealthy people don't appear to be wealthy. Every day, Zuckerberg dresses in the same uninteresting t-shirt and pants. Purchasing fewer items might really assist you in becoming wealthier. When you spend less, two things happen to your advantage. For starters, you'll have more money to save for your financial independence. Two, you'll discover that you really don't need as many goods to survive, which will allow you to save more money. Number 6, different ways to invest. Understand that. In order of priority, you should first invest in 1, an emergency fund for rainy days. You're never safe from dismissal or from tile. To do this, open a savings book and try to set aside 3 to 6 months of what you spend per month. You can also try one of the new online crypto banks such as Nexo or Coinbase, which offers between 8% interest on institutional currencies while providing great liquidity. Your funds are not blocked. And then invest in the stock market. Now, with investing apps, it's easy to invest in the stock market affordably and without being a financial expert. If you don't know anything about it, look at the dividend and growth investment strategy. And if not similar, just invest in investment funds like VTI, VT, VU. Acorns has certain funds, and hunt down the biggest companies. Investing in these funds means having a great deal of exposure to the market and therefore reducing the risk. Thirdly, real estate. There is classic real estate, which is a significant financial entry barrier, but there are also companies today which allow you to make a shared investment with a minimum of $500. 7, understand the monetary system, the hamster wheel. If you've always wondered why 1% of the population has so much money that they're financially free, it's important to understand how we avoid failing into that structure. Behaviors and mindsets of the remaining 99%. We need to understand that it's not the bankers and the unstable financial sharks that are causing inequality on our planet, but the system itself. This means that the construction of the economic and monetary system must be led to a few people owning almost everything while the rest starve. If you're not in the 1%, you simply have not yet learned how to use the system and its benefits for yourself. This is sad, but it's the harsh truth. On this channel, you'll find many ways, like the rich, to be rich. For example, focus on building passive income. Distinguish between the possibilities of earning passive income online and offline. Some of the opportunities to generate passive income include online tools like using blogs, YouTube channels, affiliate marketing, or online courses. This takes us to the next strategy. 8, having multiple sources of income is essential. So you're probably wondering, my debt is so much more than my wage. How will I ever be able to pay it off? I don't make enough. If you're serious about financial independence, you have to put in some sweat, blood, and tears. Your 9-to-5 job may not be enough. If that's the case, you'll have to work harder and hunt for your work outside of your current position. Some experts advise having 7 different sources of income. If you have a 9-to-5 job, congrats, you completed one of the 7 steps. There are only 6 more to go. You may now look at your sources of revenue in 2 ways: active income, where you trade time for money, and passive income, where you don't trade time for money. Money can keep coming in even while you sleep. You're restricted by the hours of the day if you exchange your time for money. Here are some side occupations you want to look at if you want to upgrade your income. We made an entire video about this, but I'll just name a few. Upwork, Uber driving, TaskRabbit, Craigslist, Oberlo, Shopify. Moving on, number 9, choose the appropriate accounts. There's no one size fits all for your funds. Money for retirement should go in a tax advantage 401k or IRA account, while student funds can go into a 529 plan. Health savings accounts can be used to pay for medical bills by those who have high deductible health insurance coverage. To prevent tapping into your savings fund excessively, keep it distinct from your other savings. Online institutions such as Markets by Goldman Sachs and Discover Bank typically provide high yield savings account, which may ensure that the money receives interest. 10, just do it. Yeah, Nike's right. The last strategy for achieving financial independence seems trivial, but unfortunately it is what it is. This is the most important step when it comes to financial freedom. In order to get started, you need to start. Gain your own experience and constantly invest in your financial freedom to make it pay off as quickly as possible. No matter what your definition of financial freedom is, whether it's being able to pay the bills with money left over each month or having a fully funded emergency account or even retire early, travel extensively, you can and you should pursue that. This wraps up today's video. Let me know in the comments below which one of the strategies you'll start applying from today, and also what is the most and what's the best life-changing advice you have ever received. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, sub button, bell button. Have a great day. Let's take care of your pockets, put more money in them, and I will see you on the next one.